Imagine a world devoid of color, a mere monochromatic existence. Now, snap back to reality, to the vibrant and varied hues that surround us. Welcome to the enchanting realm of color theory. This captivating sphere of study is far more than a mere spectacle of aesthetics. It's a powerful tool that influences the choices we make, from the clothes we wear to the artwork we admire, even the marketing tactics that sway our purchasing decisions. Color theory is the silent language that speaks volumes, the unseen hand that subtly guides our preferences. It's the science and art of using color to communicate, to evoke emotions, and to create a specific ambience or mood. In essence, it's a fundamental component of our daily lives, woven into the fabric of our visual experiences. Ready to dive into this rainbow of knowledge? Buckle up as we embark on this chromatic journey. Color theory isn't a newfangled concept. It has roots that reach far back into history. The idea of understanding and categorizing colors has always been a part of human civilization. From the vibrant hues used in prehistoric cave paintings to the intricate color symbolism in ancient Egyptian art, our ancestors were well aware of the power of color. Yet, the scientific exploration of color began in earnest with none other than Sir Isaac Newton. In the late 17th century, Newton conducted a series of experiments with prisms, leading him to discover that white light is composed of different colors. This was a groundbreaking revelation, one that moved our understanding of color beyond simple observation and into the realm of science. Newton's discoveries led to the creation of the first color wheel, a circular diagram of colors arranged by their chromatic relationship. Imagine a circle filled with all the hues of a rainbow, from red to violet, connected in a smooth and continuous sequence. This was Newton's color wheel, a visual representation of the spectrum of light. Over the centuries, the color wheel has evolved and expanded. It now includes primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, providing a comprehensive guide to color relationships and harmonies. Artists, designers, and scientists alike use the color wheel as a fundamental tool in their work, a testament to its enduring relevance and utility. From the 18th century onwards, color theory began to take more distinct shapes. Artists started exploring the emotional and symbolic aspects of color, leading to a deeper, more nuanced understanding of color theory. This exploration continues today as we delve into the psychology of color and its impact on human behavior. From Newton's prismatic experiments to the modern color wheel, color theory has come a long way. But what are these colors we speak of? At the heart of color theory lie three types of colors: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Let's start with a quick introduction to primary colors. Primary colors are the building blocks of all other colors. They are pure in the sense that they cannot be created by mixing other colors together. In traditional color theory, these primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Picture them as the fundamental parents in the grand family tree of colors. Now, when two primary colors decide to mingle, they give birth to what we call a secondary color. If red and yellow are mixed, they create the vibrant orange. When blue and yellow come together, they form the soothing green. And when blue and red decide to join forces, they give us the majestic purple. Secondary colors are equally important in the color hierarchy because they bridge the gap between the primary colors. Now, you might be wondering, what happens when a primary color and a secondary color decide to mix? Well, they create what we call a tertiary color. It's like the next generation in the color family tree. These are the colors that have two-word names like red-orange, yellow-green, and blue-purple. They represent the diverse and nuanced shades that fill our world with an array of colors. Think about it this way. Primary colors are like the original ingredients in a recipe. The secondary colors are the dishes you make using these ingredients, and the tertiary colors, they're like the unique variations of these dishes, each with its own distinct flavor. At this point, it's important to remember that these categories, primary, secondary, and tertiary, are not about ranking colors in terms of importance. Instead, they are about understanding how colors relate to each other, how they interact, and how they can be combined to create a full spectrum of hues. Now that we've got the basics, let's plunge deeper into the color wheel. The color wheel, a circle of hues, is your guide in the world of color theory. Imagine a circle filled with colors, transitioning seamlessly from one to another. This is the color wheel, a fundamental tool in color theory. It's essentially a map charting the relationship between colors. Starting with the three primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, it expands to include secondary colors, created by mixing two primaries, and tertiary colors, born from mixing a primary and a secondary. Now let's delve into color schemes. They're like recipes for color combinations, each evoking a different feel and mood. First up, we have the complementary scheme. It's a pairing of two colors that sit directly opposite each other on the color wheel. Think blue and orange or red and green. This scheme is high contrast, vibrant, and tends to pop. Next, we have the analogous scheme. It's a more harmonious blend of colors that sit next to each other on the wheel. Picture a sunset with its seamless transition from red to orange to yellow. This scheme is often used to create a sense of calm and unity. Then there's the triadic scheme. It uses three colors that are evenly spaced around the wheel, forming an equilateral triangle when connected. This scheme is balanced yet dynamic, offering a lively and diverse palette. Lastly, we have the split complementary scheme. It takes one base color and pairs it with the two colors adjacent to its complement. This scheme is less intense than the complementary, but still offers high contrast and visual interest. Color schemes, when used effectively, can evoke specific emotions and responses. But what are these reactions? Well, that's a deep well to dive into, and it's called color psychology. And on that intriguing note, let's prepare to plunge into the fascinating world of color's impact on our minds. Colors, believe it or not, have a profound psychological impact on us. They're more than just visual stimuli. They're gateways into our minds, subtly influencing our emotions and perceptions. Let's start with a hue that's as invigorating as a burst of sunlight: yellow. Yellow is often associated with happiness and positivity. It's the color of sunshine, after all, symbolizing warmth and energy. However, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Too much yellow can be overwhelming, leading to feelings of anxiety. Now let's dip our toes into the calm, cool waters of blue. Blue is typically linked to tranquility and peace. It's the color of a clear sky or a serene ocean, inducing feelings of relaxation. But like yellow, it has a flip side too. Darker shades can evoke feelings of melancholy or sadness. Then we have red, the color of fire and passion. It's a hue that commands attention, often associated with excitement, love, and anger. It's a powerful color that can stimulate our senses and raise our blood pressure. Green, on the other hand, is the color of nature, symbolizing growth, harmony, and freshness. It has a soothing effect on the mind, promoting relaxation and calmness. And let's not forget about the elegance and mystery of purple. Often associated with luxury, power, and ambition, purple can stimulate creativity and imagination. Every color has a different psychological impact, and understanding this is a key part of color theory. It's not just about creating visually appealing designs, but also about evoking the right emotions and setting the right mood. Whether you're painting a room, designing a logo, or choosing an outfit, the colors you select have the power to influence how you and others feel and perceive. So, the next time you find yourself drawn to a particular color, pause for a moment and consider why. It might be more than just a preference. It could be your mind responding to the psychological impact of that color.